Howdy. Now, if you're like me, you want to keep all your slingshot gear organized. And when you start collecting slingshots and more gear, it starts to get kind of out of control. As you can see here, I keep all of my extra pouches inside this monsoon sling bag from Maxpedition. I have more pouches than I know what to do with. I am quite certain that I could find a pouch inside this bag of bags that'll be quite adequate for what we're trying to do. Mainly what I'm looking for this pouch to do is to hold a slingshot, a backup slingshot, extra bands, and the tools needed to change the bands, maybe a fire kit and a knife, and that's pretty much all I need for a good day in the outdoors. After going through all of my stuff, I found the Maxpedition FR-1 medical pouch the absolute best for the application. Alright, so let's go through this thing. First, we'll talk about price. Now, Maxpedition has it listed for $50. However, they often have buy one get one free sales. So if you really like one of these things, what you have to do is find one of your buddies and convince them on how good of an idea this is to buy one of these things, so that you guys could split the price. You can get it for $25 a piece. And in my opinion, this is well worth the $25. So this pouch here is set up for my skill level and everything that I would need and want out in the woods, you know, for hunting, pretty much rabbit or small game with the slingshot. And if I had to spend a night out, this is pretty much all I would need. The Skeletal Leatherman fits perfect up in the top pouch. In the bottom pouch, I just keep a little container that I made out of leather for 3/8 ball bearings. That's what I prefer to shoot. Amazon has the best deals on ball bearings that I've found. You do have to be careful though. If you find a dealer that you like, stick with them, because I have bought in 3/8 ball bearings before, and when they show up, they're not 3/8, they're some other size that they're calling 3/8. So right here, this is my Torque that I just picked up. This is the Torque Slingshot from SimpleShot, and I got the metal clips for it. I'm not sure off the top of my head right now what they call those metal clips, but I like them a lot compared to the plastic ones on the Scout Slingshot that you see. In the back of this pouch, it holds a bunch of extra band sets, which is nice. It keeps them up and out of the way. One thing on slingshot bands and slingshots that some beginners might not think about, you must keep your slingshots out of the sunlight. You don't just want them sitting in your car or whatever, baking in the sun, because the sun degrades the rubber bands really quickly and it'll cause them to snap almost, you know, immediately. If you let it sitting out there for 3-4 days on the dashboard or something, it'll eat it away real quick. So I just pulled out the blue latex gloves to wear when I'm gutting. I got the alcohol prep pads in there to clean my hands after. There was triple antibiotic in there. That's to, in case I get a cut, I could put it on my cut quickly so I don't get infected. The ferro rod I just pulled out of there. Start fires where and whenever. This is my main knife that's on the side of this pouch. It is a Tops Wolf Pup that's all murdered out with the Rocky Mountain Tread handle and a serrated blade. This thing is an absolute tank and I love it. So for what I personally need in the woods, this pouch is absolutely fantastic. So allow me to set you up with one of my signature moves that has been getting some really positive feedback lately. Apparently, you guys like when I do the slow motion, high quality 4K shots of the products that I'm talking about. Now, I kind of just go at when I videotape these products as to what I would want to see if I was the buyer, And even when you go on Maxpedition or whatever company's website, they show you 3 pictures of the product and that's it. You know, so when I do these slow motion videos and the high quality pass-bys or whatever, you know, hopefully it allows you guys to kind of get a feel and pick up on things that you might or might not want, and actually get a good feel for what you're actually looking at and thinking about buying. And just as a disclaimer, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. It's just that I've been around for quite a while and I know what's good and what's not good. So this is just stuff that I actually personally use. I've personally spent a few decades out in the woods and I know what works for me and what doesn't. One of my favorite things about this pouch is how it fits in the cargo pocket of my pants. My pants are probably going to be the next thing that I review because so far it's the best thing that I found. I use Union Bay cargo, I think they're called Union Bay Survivor cargos, and this pouch itself fits in one cargo pocket, which is just nice because it's easy to get to and everything's right there. There are a couple things that I would add to this. One, I totally still have room for a simple rain poncho and a backup Bic lighter just to have another backup fire source. Probably a compass with the folding mirror inside. A mirror is good to have in case you get something in your eye. But other than that, this is pretty much all I need. Also, I will definitely answer any questions that you guys have on any of the gear that you see in any of my videos. And if you could, do me a favor and subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers so I could continue doing this. So, have a good one. Take it easy.